Into the inner perimeters of the Aras fort, we can see a lot of security present here. The police is heavily represented, of course, and outside there, most of the protesters are being left outside, and the leadership is entering the building now. So we're following them to find out what's happening here. So we're just climbing the stairs, following some George to find out why they have entered the building. And of course, he did not enter alone. Some traditional leaders are also here.
Mindanya shi ojogba shida agboji yen no tana eje mi ntani shi wo fen water ni mindanya shi anke meneni wo ke wo ba fe no ko fi o ke ton Ghana ma ake wo ke nu bomo ke yo bomo ke bomo adesan ke lowe bomo je no ko ni wo sumo nye jepo nye hani wo ma fen ba na ke wo ye meye wo se nyumo ahani nyani chumo ahwele ni nyumo aya no ni nyumo awabo ni no ni wonta ha wo bime ni wo bile ni wose bie amena twase mo ojogba nyumo ba hani baba wo te mindanye shi ojogba no wo mefio police bie ke wo ha me befio because ake protesters say ko te court anyone ya ameta ni agbenu na Dani woba ni work ame aka pe ejeme no wo nko aka tomo 10 o'clock ni lo 10:30 woba fa aha shi boni nyeba ne efel ile aka ame kemi aka nye almost 60 ni nyemba no mi me ni moni hwe gbe no ameba ni na woda ni woba fa shi inkenye we sani gbamono le media be mi woba gba na kai sani e
George, kindly explain to us what's going on here.
Well,
Mr. George, kindly explain to us what's going on here.
Well, you basically have the Queen Mothers and the warlords, the female warlords of the Ghana state step out today to support us and join us in embarking on this because they see this as not a personal battle of mine, but they see this as a battle for not just the Ghana state, but all of Ghana. And I've been saying that what we're doing is in line with our traditional authorities. The traditional people do not support this. Christians don't support this. Muslims don't support this. And that is what makes us Ghana. And so if our traditional leaders say they don't want this, customary law is a source of law in this country. And once the custodians of our law say that this is alien to us and we don't want it, the Supreme Court must listen. The Supreme Court, led by Getrutokono, the Chief Justice, she's a woman. She's beautifully married to a man. We want our daughters to also get married to a man like she has gotten married to a man. Yeah. We want our sons to marry and also be able to say, my beautiful Rebecca, like President Akufo-Addo says. President Akufo-Addo is not married to a man. He's married to a woman. The Chief Justice is married to a man, not a woman. So that is what we want for our children, and that's why we are out here today.
And what time is the march starting?
Well, like I said, we are looking, the police have told us that between around 10:30 they'll let us move, because they are monitoring what's going on at the court premises with the demonstrators who were arrested, who are going there as well for their bail application. So we're giving ourselves another hour to move. We're waiting for the signal from the police. Once we get the signal, we will move. Thank you.
Thank you too. That's one of the proponents of the anti-LGBTQ bill, Sam George, there interacting with some traditional leaders, and he's been telling us that the queen mothers of the various locations here in the Greater Accra region are vehemently opposed to the practice of LGBTQ, and they have turned up in their numbers to support this march, which is a call on the Chief Justice to expedite hearing on the two applications that have been sent before it, blocking or attempting to block President Akufo-Addo from assenting to the bill, which was passed in Parliament in February this year. So as you can see in your shots now, Sam George is engaging the traditional authorities here in the Greater Accra region. And he's been telling me that their time of commencing the march has been moved to 10:30 because the Ghana Police Service is monitoring proceedings at the Accra High Court, where the lawyers for the arrested protesters are seeking for bail for their clients, and also later in the day at the Accra Circuit Court, where the lawyers will go there again to seek for bail for the rest of the remanded protesters. That is the main reason why they haven't started the march now, because the police is supposed to provide protection to them, but he's telling them to give them a few more minutes to put things in order so that the march can begin. And Sam George tells us that it is likely to start around 10:30. So in your shots now is Sam George, flanked to his left, right by traditional leaders in the Ghana state, posing for a photograph, all of them with a Ghana flags in their hands, and some also in their headgears. They are unanimous in their decision. They do not support LGBTQ activities in Ghana, and they want expedited hearing by the Supreme Court. So that's what you can see in your shot now. But outside, though, there are a lot of protesters who have gathered there waiting for leadership to return and attend to them. And of course, we want to give you a bird-eye view of what is happening outside here. You can see a lot of them outside there ready to receive the signal to start marching. You can also see a heavy security presence. Here to my left, there are a lot of policemen and women who are also ready to offer protection to the protesters who are yet to begin their march. So if you come here, of course, they've gathered in their numbers. We're told that a lot of clergymen and women are present. We're also told that most of them are on their way coming, and the message is simple. They are all saying no to LGBTQ activities in Ghana. They want expedited hearing by the Supreme Court. And of course, Sam George earlier called out the Chief Justice of deliberately stalling the process and told her that she should expedite hearing on that. And they've indicated that they're giving the court 2 weeks after this protest. If nothing happens, they are going to take their next line of action. And of course, still in this room, you have the traditional authorities who are done posing for photographs with some George MP for Ningo Pram Pram, and also one of the proponents of the anti-LGBTQ bill. Yes, so still in the room are traditional leaders, mostly Queen mothers, gathered here in their numbers to throw their support behind this march against the Chief Justice. They want her to expedite hearing on this particular case. As some judge in particular doesn't understand why it has stalled for a very long time, accusing the CJ of deliberately delaying hearing on this one. So in your shots now are the Queen mothers of the various areas of the Ghana state. Yes. Let's descend the stairs. Those are the gallant policemen and women who look ready to protect the citizens who are marching against the delay in the hearing of the anti-LGBTQ bill, which has been brought before the Supreme Court by some private citizens seeking to prevent the president from assenting to it. Of course, let's descend. Let's get to the ground and see more of what is happening. Yeah, so the march, as indicated by the MP for Ningo Pram Pram, is expected to start somewhere around 10:30. Yes, and of course they expect a peaceful march, as some judge has continuously called for the passage of the anti-LGBTQ bill, which was unanimously passed by the Parliament of Ghana in February 2024, but is yet to be assented to into law by the President of the Republic, because it has been sent to court to prevent President Akufo-Addo from assenting to it. And let's engage more of the people as we've come outside. Let's engage the people who have come to join this protest. Find out from them why they are here this morning. Yeah. And they flanked the road, left and right, ready to begin their march. Yes. Hi. Hello, good morning. Can I speak to you? This is Joy News. Why have you joined this protest?
Yeah, I've joined because I'm a Ghanaian and my religion is against LGBTQ. So that's why I'm here this morning.
Thank you. That's a very simple and precise message there on the reason why he has joined this protest. Of course, they are warming up to the march by enjoying some indigenous gospel music. Well, let's cross to the other side of the road and engage more of them. Yeah. Hi, good morning.
Morning.
foreign news. I can see that you're proudly flanked by the Ghana flag.
Yeah.
First of all, why the choice of the Ghana flag at this protest?
The choice of Ghana flag is because I'm a patriotic person. And I represent Ghana and I'm a Ghanaian.
And why the need to embark on this march?
It's because of the LGBT. We want the president to pass the law, so it becomes a law. We want him to state his Christian stand, that he claimed to be a Christian.
Others have said that it is the human right. It's a human right.
Yeah.
So why would you want to infringe upon people's human right?
If you are saying people are saying that it's a human right, the Bible frowns on it.
And that is it from the Opera Sports.